you come from poverty. That's okay. You don't have to accept it. You just have to understand that that's where you are, and you have to quickly get from that to not being in poverty. Simple as that. You're in poverty. Okay. Don't just say, woe is me. Accept where you are. That's your starting line. Now get from that starting line to the next part of the evolution of you out of poverty. All right, let's go. If you were tired of not feeling fit, tired of just not having the focus, tired of just not having the life that you deserve, this is your place to be. This is the Live 100 podcast, the place we come to break the habits that no longer serve you so you can build momentum that will give you the life that you deserve to have each and every day. Today, I want to talk about the 4 quadrants, right? The body, the mind, the spirit, and the heart, right? All these components here that tie together to be able to form who you are. So many times in life, we think that it's not interconnected, right? You know, we go and we work out, but we don't realize as we work out, it actually fortifies our mind, right? And as we are going and we are actually doing our exercising, right? We forget that our ability to finish, right? It becomes from our heart, right? Our tenacity to get through it, right? To finish the reps, to finish the workout, right? And that leads to us having the spirit, the confidence to continue forward to do it the next time. It's all interconnected in us in our life. And you can think about this in any part. It could be everything from, your first time dating to your first job interview to having a job and progressing or getting promotions throughout that job or starting a business, right? And starting a business and it doesn't go well, but you fail, but you have the confidence that you can go out there and start something again because of the lessons you've learned. So as you think forward today, you have to think about it, right? Within your body, right? What are the skills you're putting together within yourself to fortify you, right? To improve you, to give you more assets and less liabilities within your body. How is your mind, right? How is your mind progressing, right? What is the knowledge you're taking, right? You know, I've been listening to a lot of interviews with founders, right? And podcasts on founders. And what really just stands out is just the evolution of how these founders went from many times nothing, right? Not even an idea, come from no wealth, just went out there and said, okay, I don't want to be where I am, right? So I need to quickly move out of the direction of what's got me here into the direction of what potentially can give me a new future. So in that part, you think about it, right? I think it was, Sam Walton of Walmart. His parents said, I just heard on an interview, his parents said, you come from poverty. That's okay. You don't have to accept it. You just have to understand that that's where you are. And you have to quickly get from that to not being in poverty. Simple as that. You're in poverty. Okay. Don't just say, woe is me. Accept where you are. That's your starting line. Now get from that starting line to the next part of the evolution of you out of poverty, right? So as your mind evolves, right, you get the knowledge of how other people are doing. You can use that as part of yourself. And as you start to do this, right, you start to build the spirit, right, to have the confidence within yourself to go out there and not only just do what you're doing, but rinse and repeat and grow and expand and evolve, right? And that leads you into the heart, the tenacity. Like each and every day, you have to go after it again, where you have to go after it and do the work, right? Even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, even when you're sick, even when things are not ideal, you have to show up. You have to get the work done and show up. So think about it. How is your body, your mind, your spirit, and your heart all tying together today? Where are you lacking, right? Are you lacking in the skills? Are you lacking in the knowledge? Are you just lacking in the confidence? Or are you just not getting up and getting after it each and every day? You're just not having within you just the drive to go after it. So think about it, right? What is it within you, right? Where is your missing link? And as you think about that, that helps you tie together to understand where the effort needs to be. If you want a very easy way to identify where your missing link is, go to jasonyarusi.com. There's a free assessment there. It helps you identify where you stand, where is your starting line along the Live 100 principles. And they're very simple questions. It's a free assessment. You can go in there and say, okay, here's my starting line. Here is the point that I start at. And from here, I understand where I'm strong and where I'm weak, right? I understand where I'm scoring and I'm pulling my weight. And in other parts, where am I lacking? And now you can tie back to say, okay, here is where the effort needs to be made. So many times in life, we just want it all to come together, but it's not. You have to work. You have to have this cohesion between the components, right? If your mind is strong in knowledge, but your body is not strong to carry the weight, then many times you'll feel as your back is breaking, right? If your mind is working to have the knowledge, but you don't have the confidence, you might just not put forward the effort to go out there and try. And if you have the confidence, the knowledge, and the skills, but on this part, you just don't get up and do it, right? You're waiting for something, right? Then you're not hitting on the part of the tenacity, right? You have to drive forward on each of these. You have to think about this, right? It's not one winning the race. It's all of them coming together to form. It's like what would be like any of these superheroes where as their own, they're very strong, but when you put them together, they're monumental. Their forces cannot be broken apart, right? And I think about this today because my kids are so into superheroes. You go and my wife, Peely, was asking them about all the Marvel superheroes, and I can name like 3 and actually know that they're in Marvel, and they're here on 20, 30 of these just going through it because they love them, right? But as they come together as a team, that's where the difference is made. By themselves, sure, they can make an impact, but together, right? Together as the body, the mind, the heart, and the spirit drive together to force you forward into the evolution of what you deserve to be. So set the stage today. What makes you different? What stands you apart? What skills do you have? What knowledge are you resourceful in? What is that confidence that you bring to the table, and what drives you forward? What will do that today to get you the results that you deserve to have as long as you live 100 journey? All right, that's what I got today. Go down there, give us an honest ratings review, help us carry this podcast forward. Tell us what's working for you. Tell us where you need to get the work in. Go take that free assessment. Get it done so you can make the difference today in the life you deserve to have. Let's do this.